Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to explore how to perform a time series analysis. Now for this example, we're going to compute the mean NDVI value of a certain location, and then we are going to plot that mean over time. We're going to use a chart to plot that. Okay, so first, let's take a look at the code that we have here. So as you can see right here, we have here our data that we always use, the Sentinel-2, and then the political boundary shapefile, our usual RGB visualization object. We have an ROI here that filters our political boundaries. So we have two filters here. Name 1 should be equal to Cebu, and name 2 should be equal to Pilar, because if you only use Pilar, there are many other Pilar island, what do you call this, municipalities in the whole Philippines. So the tendency is that you will get many polygons instead of just one. And then we converted it to a geometry. And then we have our filtered sentinel here. And the cloudy pixel percentage, let's just use 30 for now. And then we have 2015. So by the way, the Sentinel-2, this particular data set is available from 2015 up to the present. So we have here January 1, 2015 to September 30 as our range, and we have our bounds as ROI. Then we added our layer, our shapefile to our map, and we also centered it here. And you also see here the masking function. You're very familiar with that because we dissected this code in the previous video. So the first step that we're going to do is we're going to apply this mask. We're going to apply this mask to our filtered sentinel. So we're going to create a variable. Let's say filtered, and then mask also. So you can think of a better variable, but this is the one that I thought of now. So filtered sentinel dot map, right? We're going to map it, and then we are going to use the mask as two clouds. So that's basically it, no? So we have our filtered mask now. Now after cloud masking, we are going to compute the NDVI. So we need to create a function, and we're going to name it add NDVI because we are going to add an NDVI image as one of the bands. Okay, so bar NDVI is equal to image. So this image parameter here, and then dot normalized difference, if you still remember. And then the argument is a list of the bands that we're going to use. In this case, we have band 8. We have band 8, which is our near infrared, and then the second one is band 4, which is our red. And then we are going to rename this particular image to NDVI so that it will be easier for us to identify if you view the parameters, the properties of the image collection. And then we're going to return an image but before returning it, let's add the bands first. Let's add our NDVI band first. So we will use that later. You will see how we're going to use this later. Okay, so now that we have our new function, let's use it. So what are we going to name this? Let's name this with NDVI. This is one of the usual names with NDVI, and then so this will be filtered mask. Then that map, we're going to add in our add NDVI function. Now we have our with NDVI image collection. Finally, we are going to compute the mean of the NDVI in each image, and then we are going to plot it using a chart. So how are we going to do that? So we're going to create a variable, and then chart is equal to UI.chart. image.series. So this is the function that we're going to use. And the arguments are the following. So this is an object. So the image collection that we're going to use. That's one of the arguments, and we're going to type in with ndvi dot select need to select the ndvi band that we added. Okay, and then the ROI, I mean the geometry. The geometry will be our ROI, and what else? The reducer. Okay, so this is very important. So EE reducer, which is the mean. And finally, we can use the scale here, which is 10. Okay, now that we've done all that, so let us print our chart. So let's see if we entered all the code right. Let's see what we have here. Okay, seems like we have an error. Unexpected arguments to function series, geometry. Okay, so seem to have an error here in our. So what are the arguments for, let's search this first in our docs. Let's see. Image series. Oh, it's region. It's not geometry, it's region. Okay, so let's see if this runs. Okay, it's now generating a chart. Okay, so there you have it. So we've successfully created a chart of the mean NDVI values over time. So it started here in, what's this? What year is this? About 2016, I think. Yep. So this is January 6, 2016. We have data there up until 2021. As you can see right here, starting in about 2019 up to 2021, there is this dip right here. You can see nearing the end of the year, right? That's very peculiar. So maybe there's something happening there. So we don't know, right? So that also you can also investigate that if you want. Okay, so that's it for time series analysis. I hope you learned something new in this video, and if you want to apply this to a part, any area in your municipality, then you can do that. Please do that. That would be a great learning experience. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next videos.